Week 5, Module 1, the digital landscape. Advertisers invest more in digital today than any other channel, and you're still seeing year-to-year growth, even if that rate of growth is declining somewhat. And US digital spend has overtaken spend in television. Again, as you can see, we're comparing the numbers on the left versus the numbers on the right, and the dollars are all in billions. In 2022, a milestone was reached when US digital retail spending hit $1 trillion, and that's across all digital channels. But digital advertising still has challenges, and we loosely refer to them as the 4 horsemen of the digital advertising apocalypse, and they are brand safety, viewability, fraud, and ad blocking. First, nearly half of all ad impressions are not actually seen. So 54% of desktop ad impressions are viewable, and 46% are not. Second, there's a concern over brand safety. Advertisers are increasingly concerned over where their ads will appear. And the GARM, or the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, which was established in 2019, poses the following questions. How safe is the platform for consumers and for advertisers? How effective is the platform in enforcing its policies? And how does the platform perform in correcting any mistakes? Third, billions of ad investment are lost due to fraud. It's hard to accurately know how much is lost in this way, but on the left, you can see historical data of about $6 billion lost each year to fraud. And then projecting out on the right, eMarketer believes that by through different calculations, that ad spending lost to fraud worldwide was actually as high as 100 billion this year. Lastly, more and more consumers actively try to ignore ads. These are the proportion of internet users in each country who use ad blockers, and you can see for 2020 it was nearly half in Germany, 41% in the US, etc. And when asked how they avoid ads, respondents noted that ad blocking technology and changing their media habits were the top 2 ways that they avoid ads. And 2/3 say they use one or more avoidance strategy. Display ads form the backbone of digital advertising. Indeed, the first ads on the internet were banners, similar to billboards that just displayed the brand name or message. Advertisers added more sound, motion, and interactivity, and it became known as rich media. But the power of display ads then and now lies in the targeting capabilities, understanding who you are, where you have been, and what actions you have taken. Almost all display ads are now bought programmatically in an automated bid marketplace, and more will be covered on that in the second part of this module. Tracking digital audiences is, however, getting more restricted with the pending demise of cookies, as well as increased privacy regulations. Online video is a major part of digital advertising, developed as a way to bring video ads to the internet. Initially, it was 15 or 30-second ads that had pretty much been lifted from television and that appeared before video content, known as pre-rolls. For longer content, sometimes there are ads in the middle as a mid-roll, or at the end, a post-roll. And online video viewership continues to grow rapidly, especially among younger people. And by far the largest place for online video is YouTube. Online video generates a large audience of 267 million monthly viewers. And in an average month in the US, 43 billion content videos are consumed, about 594 videos per viewer, and these are of varying lengths, and about 43 hours of time are spent per viewer on online video. Not surprisingly, digital video has a higher penetration among younger people, but it's still pretty high among the older population as well. As noted, YouTube is big, 500 hours of video are uploaded every minute of every day to this one platform. The third type of digital video is paid search, and this is the type that encourages interaction with digital ads. And web users can search for anything of interest on the internet, powered by Google. Advertisers quickly realized they could deliver ad messages based on what people were typing in. And this is a bidded marketplace based on keywords for the brand or the product or the advertiser or the competitor. And it's very measurable because you can measure the click-through of consumers. This is how paid search started way back when. And search is a very common behavior. Nearly 80% from this 2021 survey said they use search engines to find things online, and nearly 1 in 5 used voice search to do so. 8.5 billion searches occur each day on Google alone. And there are two types of search: organic search, which is also known as natural search or search engine optimization, which advertisers do not pay for directly, and paid search, which is complementary to organic search, also known as search engine marketing. And here advertisers pay based on cost per click, or sometimes cost per lead or cost per action. Paid search indeed reacts to consumer behavior. Advertisers bid on keywords and pay the search engine when a consumer clicks on the ad. The consumer sees they're clicking on the ad, and the advertiser has the ability to control where the ad appears. Search allows for more targeted ads, such as providing the results by location. So this is what it would look like on your search page. The paid search ad appears at the top and it's labeled as an ad. And the organic search, if you search for this car make and model, would appear directly below. Search ad spend continues to grow, and it accounts for 3 to 5 out of every 10 digital ad dollars. You can also see it's important across the globe, with the highest ad spend penetration in Central and Eastern Europe and the lowest in Middle East and Africa. While Google clearly dominates search, as you can see from the bars at the top, Amazon is growing as the search result on Amazon is closer or closest to the opportunity to purchase within that environment. The benefits and drawbacks of paid digital for advertisers. The benefits include flexibility, a targeted message, highly targeted message, a wide reach, and measurability either through click activity and, as we shall learn later, in attribution, being able to attribute the ad to the outcome. The drawbacks: consumers can find it a very irritating set of channels. It can be highly cluttered. The metrics are still evolving and changing, and the measurement tends to occur within each walled garden. So Meta separate from Google, separate from Snapchat, etc. Key terms for digital media: the impression, the number of times people or devices, more accurately, are reached by an ad. The viewable impression, the number of times those people or devices are reached where the ad was at least 50% viewable for at least 1 second for display ads, or for 2 seconds for video ads. And increasingly, viewable impressions have become the currency for digital buys. And the cost per click or lead or action is the cost an advertiser will pay for every time an individual clicks on a specific link and or follows up with an inquiry and or takes a pre-specified action. And just leaving this on the screen, the official industry definition of viewability coming from the Internet Ad Bureau, or IAB.